Inevitable question. Well, here it is. Itchycoo Park's got to have a story behind it. How'd you come to write it?
It's about a place where Ronnie knows it. I know it. In Little Ilford Park, it was originally called. We used to call it Itchycoo Park because it had a lot of nettles there, and we used to have short trousers on. And used to scratch all day if you went there. And kids used to call it Itchycoo Park, and it's something we remembered. It was just we didn't write the song; it was given to us. You know what I mean? But we used to go there, and my mum would say, "Where you going?" So I'm going down to Itchycoo Park, and she'd know what I meant.
Tours in England are finished, right?
Oh, no. Tours for us are very healthy. I think tours for some other people are sick of it. We did nicely on our last tour. We're going to do another one when we get back.
Yeah, and any tours still as big in England as they used to be back in the good old Beatlemania days?
No, they're not, really. But that's, people, a lot of the action is going from screaming audiences to... people aren't playing for screaming audiences now. The groups that are doing very well, you know.
They sing in it more. They're not like they scream and things, but they have a good time. They haven't just come to scream. They'll get up and dance and work out, stand on each other's shoulders and groove. You know what I mean? It's not so much a dirty big screaming wet your knickers scene. It's that everyone have a good time scene.
Are you worried about the Engelbert Humperdinck's and the Tom Jones over there now, Ronnie? No, there he goes. No, there's his answer. Quiet little fellow's little Ronnie there.
Started me off about 5 years ago, he influenced me knowing, and lots of other singers. Long John Baldry's a gas. He had to make one of these records to break nationally, but I hope, he'll go back to what he was, he's not a ballad singer, man, he's a blues singer.
He's a blues singer.
He really is.
We asked them, what do you think of Australian groups over there? Maybe like the Beats, and you probably know more about the Bee Gees. What do you think of these groups over there? Any chances of other Australian groups out here that you've heard so far going over there and cashing in on maybe clubs and bits like this? Go on, Steve.
I don't know, the Easy Beats are great. They're nice fellas that make good records. We know them very well. They're nice guys. The Bee Gees write fantastic stuff, but they seem to do it, which is the main thing. They've done things, and they're very talented. I don't know about any other Australian groups. I haven't seen any yet.
What do all you guys think about marriage now that Marion Faithfull and Mick Jagger sort of go together all by themselves? Do you guys think of marriage as an ideal thing?
I don't think, not today. I think marriage is a hang-up more than an advantage.
On to you, Eve, 1 year back. Over there now. Can you tell me more about it, Eve?
Yeah, it's the label. Everything's happening. Everybody. We record with all the other artists, and Pat Arnold sings on our record. She's on Tin Soldier.
That's right. She has a record currently out. Tell me more about P.P. Arnold.
She's very nice. She's got a very good voice. We've actually played on her record.
Ian, would you say 1967 has been your year?
Oh, 66 was good as well. Could be. 68 could be better.
Who do you think is going to be the number one group maybe in 1968?
If it isn't the Beatles, and one always hopes it's us. Could be the Traffic. Could be Jimi Hendrix again. Could be the Seekers, perhaps.
The interview we had with the little old small faces last Tuesday now. What do you think of the Hendrix experience here?
Very good. Mitch and Noel and Ginny, very good.
Your recording techniques with Andrew Loog Oldham are pretty basic, pretty groovy. What do you think of the old Phil Spector days with the Rodettes and Crystals, people like that?
Yeah, very nice.
Do you think you'd like to achieve this effect of Phil Spector's music?
I don't know. That sound was for then, I think it's a good sound, but I don't think it's us. I like this sound, But I think they're a little bit dated now.
What's your biggest hang-up since you've been here? You were saying you couldn't get into nightclubs last night.
The blood keeps rushing to me. Did you know you're all upside down?
What's the worst thing about Australia you've seen and had upon you since you've been here?
The lights. Neon lights everywhere. What is it with neon lights? Stripper delicatessen. What was it? Stripper psychedelia?
You don't get that in your London, do you?
Do you eat just 95?